Wike's shenanigans, as well as the power tussle between Fubara and then Wike. So this Supreme Court ruling to Ikenga is something about democracy. You know, they love that word. Democracy is being put in danger. Democracy gone by there, everything is scatter for democracy. Don't let anybody continue to deceive you about democracy, this, democracy, that. These are undemocratic elements, unpatriotic laws. So if democracy is in danger, democracy go finish, go scatter, you know. You're not going to miss it. Don't let anybody see. This is what you say. They have their DSS tracking you from whatever you say. Right now, you get tracked down, you get dumped in one dungeon somewhere without courts. They even have courts to help them lock you up forever illegally. So what is the difference between them and the military or any other one? Democracy is still the best you can. If not for them, Echo Shidano, you and your democracy. Is this democracy? Anyway, Ikenga is saying something about democracy is in danger, something, Shaba, in his words.
The wheel of governance will continue to run in River State, and Governor Fubara, the executive governor of River State, will continue to drive that wheel of governance in River State. These cases originated even before these people cross-carpeted on where the budget should be presented, which led them to the issue of getting a judgment that said allocation of the state should be freezed in enforcement of that particular judgment. This issue and development today has not decided the ongoing and pending matter on the legitimacy or legality of that illegal decampment by those SAC pro-Wike lawmakers, which is currently, as I speak now, ongoing at the Court of Appeal. Because there's one issue that have not been resolved. That these people left the People's Democratic Party to the Action or Progressive Congress APC with the belief that they will get support to illegally impede the government. But when that did not work, they kept on running from one court to another. So all they are trying to do is to find the legitimacy to claim that they are lawmakers. That's why they keep running from one place to another. So that is why that matter have not been decided. It was not even decided by the Supreme Court. That matter is the Court of Appeal. So, yes, Supreme Court has delivered a judgment today. We will study it and understand how they arrive at those conclusions and what were the declaration. But one thing I want to say is that the opposition coalition is categorically saying and clearly saying that wheel of governance will continue to run. Because their intention is to block governance, to create anarchy, to create commotion and confusion in River State. But governance will continue to run and will continue to fight and battle over this matter until the Supreme Court decides on the legitimacy of that cross-carpeting from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress APC. When that is decided, then we'll now know the next line of action. There is nothing these pro-Wike people can do that will dampen the morale of Governor Fubara, that will dampen the morale of the opposition coalition. There is nothing. We are fighting for constitutionalism. We are fighting in defense of democracy. You think you go and starve people of River State their statutory allocation, which is a federation share that is constitutional, so that there will be crisis, hospitals will have no drugs, people will be dying on the street. That will not happen. That will not happen. Governor Fubara is a political tactician and a Democrat to the core, and I can tell you that the wheel of governance will continue to run. We will surprise them. Things will continue to run effectively and efficiently. And that issue, that our belief and our conviction that there are no lawmakers, that there are no longer lawmakers, succeed and will continue to run until such a time that appeal court case that is ongoing now decides whether they did the right thing by cross-carpeting or not. Because it was that issue, that legitimacy battle, that led to the issue of what is left of that House of Assembly presided. It was a fate that they foisted on us by not allowing the by-election to hold. And that is why we're still at the appeal court. And until such a time we finish in the appeal court and go to the Supreme Court, that is when this matter, one can say that this matter has been conclusively laid to rest. These are not the issues that were decided today. They can go to the public and say whatever they like, but all I can tell them is that the wheel of governance will continue to run. There is nothing these pro-Wike people can do that will dampen the morale of Governor Fubara, that will dampen the morale of the opposition coalition. There is nothing. We are fighting for constitutionalism. We are fighting in defense of democracy. You think you go and starve people of River State their statutory allocation, which is a federation share that is constitutional, so that there will be crisis, hospitals will have no drugs, people will be dying on the street. That will not happen. That will not happen. Governor Fubara is a political tactician and a Democrat to the core, and I can tell you that the wheel of governance will continue to run.
Ojejare Ikenga, you get mouth die. In my mind, right? I'm like, now this guy go finish Fubara. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing, but I don't know. I just feel like another guy go. If you are listening to that guy, we are just going to wake up one morning, and this were the weakest guys, with the help of the same courts, they go now say they don't impeach Fubara, and before you know it, they don't arrest Fubara. Everybody when they talk say, if they try this, if they this nonsense, if you no go see any of them. There are many cases in courts concerning these people. But at the same time, let nobody sort of lie to you what the end goal is going to be. They've already crossed that Rubicon of saying, let us reconcile. No. As it is right now, listening to Ikenga and talking about the court, talking about law, talking about this, that in itself reeks of hypocrisy or lies or maybe ignorance. He can't be ignorant. No, he's not an ignorant person. What is at play here is that you feel wake up tomorrow morning, tomorrow, Sunday, Saturday, wake up Saturday morning, and then they will tell you that they don't come off Fubara. Everybody really talk, say, leave her alone, day or day, or everybody could just disappear. Now Nigeria, and it seems that things are things are tilting towards that side. I don't trust your judiciary. Don't get me wrong. I mean, speaking from experience, and yeah, may everywhere scatter. If everywhere won't scatter, may everywhere scatter. That too. So another person in another studio on this same matter of this Supreme Court judgment. Because right now, the Supreme Court says they should not give River State allocation, local government allocation, state allocation. They said that the Supreme Court says CBN must not give them money. Ministry of Finance must not give them money until with the weakest men can confirm that they are now dealing with Fubara or he's dealing with them now. And if he failed to do that, that means he's committing illegality. Don't forget that too. Because that's the fight going on. It's not just local government money anymore, including the state allocation. And River State is considered as the state that contributes about 60%, I mean 40% of your, about 50% of your crude oil in Nigeria, the one they are extracting right now. So they are coming from River State. So if they wake up tomorrow and say they've impeached Fubara, no be court, they go tell them to go. They'll tell him to go to court. Go to court. And another person will be sworn in. But here is what this guy has to say. He said, Fubara is ready for reconciliation if they can all come together. I don't understand. But please listen.
I have enormous respect for you.
There's no doubt about that. But listen, check all my interviews. I have never completely or outrightly abused anybody. No.
No, you forgot. There was one not on this channel. There was one not on this channel. Okay, let me remind you. There was one not on this channel, but on AIT.
Yeah.
I was speaking.
Oh, you and I.
Yeah. I was writing to
and I'm saying it again. I just said that.
Okay, that's why I said a regenerated uncle.
Yes.
You know, I didn't say that. No. This is my regenerated uncle.
I'm not saying who I am.
Okay.
No, I'm not. And I will never. Chidi, what you don't know about me, I'm a human rights defender for 2 big countries. I won't talk about that. Okay? I won't talk about that. So there are certain things I said that I must stand for. Number one, there's something that you don't know. I'm going to say it for the first time on TV. You see, Wike was the Minister for Education that signed the first policy that I did. And it's the first policy in the whole world. I don't have anything against him. There are times I also criticize Fubara. By the way, for the interest of conflict of interest.
No,
let me now. Let me land now.
Let me land now.
Just a moment. Let me land.
I do not like him to be dragged in.
No. Hold on. I'm praising him for what he did.
Okay.
You understand? And I've not changed that position.
I will allow. I will allow.
I've not changed that position. You understand? The way I was raised, I don't go out of my way to abuse people. It's not going to happen. I don't care who. All right? Go down in history. I cannot say to anybody I've benefited anything from Fubara. I am from Opobo. For the sake of conflict of interest. We're from the same place.
You are Governor Fubara?
Yes, we're from the same place. Have I met him before? Yes. I met him and told him clearly my position. And the fact that in this matter, I will remain objective. However, Chidi, my brother, truly, maybe you're here today. Let's work together to ensure that the state does not burn. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
That's why
let's work together.
That's why we chose to take the issues to court.
Fantastic.
And not resort to self-help.
Fantastic. My brother, tone down the rhetoric. It's not necessary. We would destroy and burn the state. Tone down the rhetoric. I was completely dissatisfied with what the speaker said. I'm completely you can't call out somebody that kind of name, and that's a sitting governor. That's disrespectful. You understand?
No, that's within the chambers of the House of
No, it doesn't matter where.
It
doesn't matter where, Chidi. Come on, you have treated me with enormous respect on this program, and I will. You are somebody that I have always liked. You understand? And I express myself even when I didn't even know which camp you are. You understand?
But you know he's a weakest man.
Somehow, yes, eventually, you understand? So I'm not here. I'm not a chameleon. No. Never. I will not come here and change overnight. But as an elder statesman, my job is to make sure that there is peace. What was my opening statement? My opening statement is that Fubara must obey the law. He has no business, and I don't think he's like that. I think many people don't know Fubara. Many people don't know Fubara. Forget about all the things that happen. If you ask that guy tomorrow to throw in the towel, he will. That's the kind of person he is. Many people don't know him. You understand? I had a 1 hour, 10 minutes meeting with him, and I left respecting him. I'll tell you what. Number one, I told him, because I don't run around politicians. My friend, you want me to come and see you? Yes, sir. Give me time. He said 11 o'clock. I told him, I said, if I come there by 11 and you are not, I will go. He said, he calls me brother. He said, come. 11:45, Fubara received me. By 11:05, we were talking. I left at about 12. You understand? You remember on this show, I had made effort to say, if Wike will see me, I will see him.
But you have always canvassed support for Fubara in the sense that you had always thought that whatever Yinsom Wike is doing politically in Rivers State was wrong and was harmful to Rivers.
I will tell you my reason. If Wike were in the position of Fubara, I would do the same thing. Jake Epele, I would do the same thing. My reason is, this is our sitting governor. Let him govern. Allow him. He's your boy. He makes mistakes. There's no way we will destroy the governance structure of the state. There's no way. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't matter who.
So you're of the opinion that whatever went on between Minister Wike and Governor Fubara has some implication on the...
No. So the man said he believes that Fubara will throw in the towel. If somebody will, Baba, which tower go. Because as it is right now, I feel like say the stake don't high. Where the weekend may go up to 50%. You know? Because he has gotten to a stage where he can have it for himself. Yeah, I don't think Fubara has any leg to stand on anymore, per se. I don't think. And for Wike, this is not an end in itself. It's just a mean to an end. Because even Wike is a political survivor. If this contraption lasts till 2027, though, Wike's political survivor also depends on who is in charge of Rivers State too. And if it becomes so dispensable, I'll be saying not dispensable, I'll be disposable. You know, where is replaceable. Baba. So you can understand the context at where this is actually headed. If you can put 1 + 1 together now, you will understand where this is headed. It's not going to end well. No, it's not going to end well. I saw with a wiki and I think it's Uguayi. Is it Uguayi? Which one be that one from Abia Ekweazu? They seem to look alike to me sometimes, right? In their further reaction to the court judgment, Supreme Court judgments.
I never know you honor me this way. I never know you will honor me this way. You honor me this way. Thank you. Hallelujah. You will honor me this way. I never know you will honor me this way. Oh. I never know you will honor me this way. You honor me this way. Thank you. As old as you are, as old as you are, you will never change. I never know.
God is merciful. Very, very merciful. He's very kind. So people will believe in God, though. You know what I mean? It's merciful. And on the streets, they had a song for Fubara too. You know, they agree, you know, they agree. You better take a sink and give me weekend. You better take a sink and give me weekend. You better take a SIM card and give you Wike. Those are Fubara's people. I'm sorry, we're the Wike's people rather. Anyway, that's from Rivers State. So we can also leave them now and go try something else. In Lagos State, where Obasa resurfaced, the resurfaced Obasa has caused so much ruckus in the house of, in the empire of Kolu, the house of the Tifnumbus, where things are done according to the dictates of their leaders or their leader. When Obasa got removed, it was like so, it happened so fast. Then we realized that Obasa was not in the country. And it's in there that Obasa called a coup. They planned a coup to remove me. So things seems to be going on well, especially for the new speaker, Miranda. When the highest ranking body of their APC, Egbekegbe in Lagos, called GAG, gave their validation and support. And they told them that Obasa was gone and was gone for good until Obasa returned. Now, so problem returned. So yesterday, you saw when Obasa took over the status of assembly, right? So they were in court to determine who is the speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly now. So at the end of the